I think the objective was a result of madness. It's a genuine thing. There's a madness happened in America after the 9/11, and this madness was based on the project for a new American century. The right wing in America decided that they can control the world and that they can equate or annul the rising of China and the European Union if they go and use their military power to create a new order in the Middle East, control the oil, and through that one they control the world. So the project of New American Century was based on occupying Iraq and creating a new Middle East. What happened is that the Iraqi resistance stopped that. And that was the unfolding of the ending of the project of American Century. And now we are seeing the problems in the world. It really was a madness. America thought that they're going to control the world as before. And that's failed. I think people get mad. With power, people get mad.
To that I would just add, I mean, if you look at what Donald Trump is now saying, he says we're going to give up nation building, as though America is frantically engaged in nation building. But the reality is, I was in Nicaragua in the 1980s, and I interviewed a leading member of the Nicaraguan government who had gone to the American embassy and asked, what do you want us to do? What do we have to do to stop you bombing, to stop you mining our harbours and invading our country? And the American ambassador said, we want you to do what we tell you to do. And this has now been constructed into a theory of rogue states, and rogue states are any states which don't do what the American government tells them to do. And they don't really care if there's a massive human rights violations or destruction on a huge scale. They have removed a rogue state, they have removed a threat in the region, and what's more, they've grabbed a large amount of the mineral resources in terms of the oil in the south and so forth. As for the fate of Iraq, that was propaganda, it's irrelevant. And you can see this because the same is happening in relation to Syria, and the same has happened already in relation to Libya. And it's happening in Yemen. So there is no logic to kind of nation building or making the world a better place. It's simply about, ultimately it's about removing obstacles to the operation of American business, I think.